it is.
Heads.
Receive or defer?
I will receive.
All right, didn't sound like you're so sure about that, man. Hope you're ready. Here we
Touchdown.
go. This is the wild card weekend version.
This is the wild card weekend.
So speaking of which question is, which is the best wild card matchup this weekend?
Best wild card matchup. So the matchups are Vikings on your screen getting their ass kicked, going to Los Angeles, which might go to Phoenix. The other matchups are the Packers going to Philadelphia. That's 2 in the NFC. Washington going to Tampa. The Chargers. Jesus, there's too many fucking. The Chargers going to Houston to play the Texans. The Steelers going into Baltimore. Broncos going into Buffalo. So that's 6 matchups. My favorite matchup, the matchup I'm most looking forward to, probably the one that I think will be the most chaotic and high scoring will be Tampa versus Washington, because I think those teams are neither of. I don't think either of those teams are all that good. You can check out my. Maybe I can figure this out. You can check out my video here. Where I break down all of the playoff teams and how I think they're stacked. Spoiler alert: these 2 are at the bottom for me. Suck it, TJ. So because they're at the bottom, you're not going to know what's going to happen. That's not the best game. Probably the Packers and the Eagles. I think, yeah, let's go with those 2. Another game that could be high scoring, could be very close. Eagles -5. Which sounds like Jalen Hurts is for sure playing. The Packers, I think, could absolutely upset them. I think, the Packers could upset them. That could be a great game. It's going to be a rematch from Game 1 of the NFL. Nice little fun storyline nugget coming out of this is, someone's season started and ended against each other, So that's pretty cool. Maybe one more honorable mention. Steelers-Ravens, I think the Ravens are going to blow them out. Chargers-Texans might be a snooze fest. Broncos-Bills is either a snooze fest or a blowout. Yeah, so I think there's a pretty good chance there's 2 good games here, and the Vikings are 1-point favorites over the Rams. That should be a pretty good game as well. I think the Vikings pull that out. A little bit of the up-down theory, if you will. So I think the Vikings-Rams. Another good game. Vikings pull it out. But best game of the weekend, I think, will be Eagles. Oh, that's stupid interception. Eagles-Packers. Let's see what Gator says.
Excellent question, Kang.
Excellent question.
Always get to butter up the host first. I would say it's the Packers and the Eagles.
Yep.
Sunday afternoon. Look, both quarterbacks are a little bit banged up, but both teams, frankly, their ceilings for both teams are really high. I like both of these football teams. It's going to be a tough game, but it's a good offense versus a good defense on both sides, really. It's just who's got the better defense. I think Philadelphia has a better defense when it comes down to it. And
Turf Monster.
Philadelphia's got more experience too, but is Saquon Barkley going to be the real difference maker in this game?
Yes.
Because that young man, he could very well be an MVP guy, and he's not getting the talk anymore because the quarterbacks are. I like this matchup with these 2 teams filled out, and of course
Gator spit, man, come on.
So, look, I guess it depends on what your definition of best is. Does best mean the closest game? Does best mean lots of points?
Oh, speaking of ultra dork Kevin Burkhardt, Doug Karsh, he might be the commissioner of the Dork Clubhouse. My God. Just answer the fucking question.
Points. Does best mean local interest? Does best mean upset?
I can't. I fucking can't. Next.
But with Jalen Hurts' situation, yes, he was on the practice
Land
field
plane,
yesterday,
Doug.
but no, he is not.
Oh, the frat boy makes another one. 7-6 at halftime, you would think.
Protocol return to play.
But no, frat boy kicks it out of bounds.
And if you fail one of them, you go back to the first. He has not been cleared to play yet. So while he was out on the field, he didn't really go through a full practice. And yeah, the idea that the Packers could do some heavy lifting for Detroit again, because they did it last year. They beat Dallas, which gave Detroit a home game. So I think Green Bay can do it again.
Stop talking.
And
Another football question.
All right, guys. Should the Vikings, speaking of the Vikings, should they bring back Sam Darnold next year and trade J.J. McCarthy? Or move on from Sam Darnold and just go with J.J. McCarthy?
There's a 0% chance they're doing anything other than playing J.J. McCarthy next year. There's no way J-Mo would have caught this ball if it was perfect. Can I rewind this? Oh, yeah, I can. No. Oh, my God. YouTube skills limited. Yeah, let's see. Let's check this out. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, he wouldn't have caught it, that matter. No, there's no way anything's happening next year in Minnesota other than J.J. McCarthy. You don't spend he's a top 10 pick, right? Something? Low teens, 11 something. You don't draft him where you draft him to let him ride the pine behind Sam Darnold. I get it. For the love of God, just because Aaron Rodgers did it doesn't mean it's going to work, or doesn't mean it has to happen. You see rookie quarterbacks all the time step in and do so well. Caleb Williams got a ton of shit this year, but he played pretty well. Jaden Daniels led his team to the playoffs. C.J. Stroud led his team to a division championship last year, and then another one this year. So rookie quarterbacks can have an immediate impact. Drake May, I think, will do pretty well next year if the Patriots get a competent head coach. So no, J.J. McCarthy is going to He's handed the keys. He looks like a 16-year-old. It's pretty fitting. He's a 16-year-old who just got given a Corvette by dad, and he is gonna go, Jameer. He's either gonna go 75 in the fast lane perfectly, or he's gonna crash and burn. So it's JJ McCarthy's show next year. Sam Darnold, I think, will be. The Giants are gonna be a great fit. I actually posted a top 10 somewhat draft preview here, over there somewhere. 1, 2, 3 all need a quarterback. The Giants are not in that 1, 2, 3, so they're kind of screwed. I think my quote in the video was, "It might be a blessing in disguise," because I don't know if I believe in these quarterbacks in the top of the draft. Boom, Jameer star. So this might be a blessing in disguise for whoever needs a quarterback, because I don't think there's one in this draft. So if you're the Giants, re-roll and let's see what happens. Yeah, the Giants do draft third. Okay, so scratch that. They're fucked, but they probably won't still be one at the third overall pick. So why am I talking about this? Oh, Sam Darnold. Raiders. Yep, perfect. Unless they trade up. If not the Raiders, the Saints. Oh, that seems so right. Just Saints filtering through above average backup quarterback after above average backup quarterback, yeah. But no, Sam Darnold will not be in Minnesota next year, and I don't think it's going to be a mistake. I think J.J. McCarthy, Kevin O'Connell has proven how good of a loser NFL quarterback coach he is. He's fantastic. He took, what's the dude's name? Mullins last year and torched the Lions. I don't care if the Lions were bad. You don't throw for 400 yards and almost beat the division champ without doing a pretty good job. So Kevin, look out for the Vikings for sure. It's awesome being a Lions fan right now. It's going to be fun, quote unquote fun. It'll be fun for the NFL to watch these two go against each other. It won't be fun for Detroit fans because we just want to win. And when we lose the close game, we're going to think the sky is falling, just like the Bills game. But it'll be an interesting heavyweight battle between the Lions and J.J. McCarthy for the next 5 to 10 years, I think.
In the end now.
In the end, I tried so hard and don't know the rest. Josh Allen will win the MVP because nobody wants to. It's not. The MVP is just, a sizzle award when nothing else is going on. Oddly enough, it's like before the playoffs, so it's even less fun. But take a page out of baseball's book and just do it in the middle of nothing and don't tell anybody about it because that's how much it matters. Push Panay. So, because they want sizzle, there's no sizzle if you give a guy a 3-peat. Michael Jordan played in the NBA 15 years. Greatest basketball player ever. You'd think he's at 7, 8, 9, 10 MVPs? No, 5. So Lamar Jackson had a way better year than Josh Allen, but Josh Allen's going to win it because he's had a good year. Where do you think Josh Allen ranks in the NFL in touchdown passes? I'll give you a second. I'm not going to pause, though, because you can pause yourself. Not first, not second. You're right. He's not third either. He is sixth. Sixth in the NFL in passing touchdowns, tied with, you guessed it, Aaron Rodgers. 28 passing touchdowns for Josh Allen. He had a great year. Blind resume, Max. Great year playing in general, running the ball. But that's where his bread was buttered this year. Boom, blind resume. Lamar Jackson led the league in fantasy points. Lamar Jackson had 400 more passing yards than Josh Allen, 13 more passing touchdowns, and 2 less interceptions. Surely, don't call me Shirley, Josh Allen blew him out of the way rushing yards-wise. No, Lamar Jackson, 400 more yards rushing. Where Josh Allen, what did I just say? Lamar Jackson had 400 yards rushing more than Josh Allen. Where Josh Allen takes a bit of an edge over Lamar is 8 more rushing touchdowns and an asterisk 1 receiving touchdown. That play was awesome. If anything, I'll be okay because I don't give a shit because the MVP doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. Okay, Week 18 highlights. Yeah. Oh, what's this guy talking about? Real fans streams. Yeah, I'll be watching a million of these to try and get people interested in this. I thought this ad was interesting. Interesting. Can I just go? Oh, Jaguars and Colts. Gross. So Lamar should win the MVP. There's no question about it. The fact that Josh Allen has a few more rushing touchdowns, he's got 9 more asterisk touchdowns. Lamar still has 4 more than him. They're in the same position. Neither of them were the number 1 seed. It would be awesome if we get a matchup between. That's what they should do. Bills, Ravens, round 2. Winner gets the MVP. Boom. No more conversations about it. Let's move on.
In the end now, who will win the NFL MVP?
Josh Allen wins it. That's what you're asking. Not who I would choose, but that's Josh Allen. He's going to win it. The media already anointed him the MVP several weeks ago, despite Lamar Jackson having.
Me and Gator are
boys for sure.
Jim Harbaugh told him that Harbaugh can remember the day he was born. Thoughts?
Harbaugh is such a clown. I mean, This is why everyone should take a breath when someone you like respect or think is like the top of their class in some kind of category. When they speak, you don't have to take it all like perfectly. Harbaugh is a clown. He might be a great football coach. Touchdown. He might be a great leader of men, and what he is most of all is. What he is most of all is a salesman. That's what you have to do in college football, right? You sell your guys to come play in the NFL. Dan Campbell is a salesman in a sense that he's got to sell this message to the guys. Guys have to want to buy running through a wall. So, no, Harbaugh. Harbaugh believes he remembers the first day he was born. Hilarious. Hey, I hope you like that. I should have check out the video in that link description. I'm not sure if I can put another one here, but if I can, I will put my ideas of each betting line coming up this weekend. Ciao.